There's nothing that needs to happen. The technology is already in place. It's just a matter now of getting people to do it. That's all that needs to happen. So perhaps it goes without saying, but this agenda is becoming quite clear. And it doesn't just stop at collecting your data physically, biometrically. It actually scores it. So you have a score based on that data. So if you're compliant, then your score goes up. If you're not compliant, then your score goes down. And this score, aka social credit score system, will determine whether or not you're able to buy or sell. Are you starting to connect these demonic dots yet? They've already built the system that needs to be in place. Now, the question that's before us in light of this is one of whether or not what we're seeing today is leading up to these aforementioned prophecies. And that's what I would like to answer. Now, I'm keenly aware that this may seem like an oversimplification. However, this so-called COVID injection is the prophetic catalyst, and I'll explain what I mean by that. At some point soon in the very near future, not distant future, the very near future, there will be, and in fact already is, this fusion of the injection with some form of digital bio-identification. And this is exactly what we're told will happen in the 7-year tribulation. You have to understand that, I know we've talked about it, I don't want to get too far into this, but blockchain technology, which is, I believe, it's satanic intelligence, not artificial intelligence, because no man could have come up with this complex technology. I believe that it was demonically inspired. And it's very curious, by the way, for those of you that are aware of this, they still, to this day, do not know who started Bitcoin, who invented blockchain technology. Oh, come on. Isn't that a little suspect to you? So here's this complex yet very simple technology that essentially verifies a transaction. So if the verification and authentication and validation of that transaction is legitimate, then it adds another block to the chain, blockchain. It's a verification system. So how are you going to verify that you've had your 128th booster shot? Oh, it's 129 now? Sorry. How are you going to verify that blockchain technology? I want you to think through just the logistics of this. How do you, whatever the population of the earth is at the time that this prophecy is fulfilled, just use your God-given intellect to calculate, as Revelation 13 says, just the sheer complexity of being able to verify that everyone has this mark in order for them to buy and sell. Something that complex has to be in place in order for that prophecy to be fulfilled. And what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is, it's already in place. And it's already being used. So all they have to do is just flick on the switch when the time comes. All the wiring has been done. It's already been connected. It's already being used. And it's only a matter of time before this happens. What happens? This fusion of this so-called vaccine that you have to have, and not only, and you know those cards you have? Forget about it. It has to be digital. It can't be forged. You cannot use a counterfeit because of the technology. It has to verify and authenticate. Now watch this. You know how you log on with your credentials and you have to authenticate that you're not a robot? I hate that, by the way. Don't you? Shit. I am not a robot. I don't think I'm a robot. So let's see. And then, you know, those configurations of letters, and sometimes, and then thank God they have a, you know, select another one. Yeah, because that one, what is that? Looks like Arabic, and I can't read or write Arabic. I can speak a little bit, but so what is that all about? Authenticating, two-step verification. For those of you that do online banking, you have to log in. What's your password? Okay. Assuming, of course, you remember your password. I'm not even going to go there. But see, this now you don't have to do that. And that's going to be one of the, I hate to use this expression, selling points. You don't have to remember your login because you're already logged in. We gotcha. You don't have to log in. You're always logged in. You're already connected to the Internet of Things, the Internet of Bodies.
Yeah, hey, ready or not, here I come. Skinny boy, money big, FIFA from. Never back down, never did I run. We don't throw hands, better get that gun. But I won't miss, I'm a little boy slum. I can bet $1 million, he don't want none. Thought shit sweet, turn sour like a plum.